Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What's her name? Mora.
Yeah, exactly. See, what we did is we took the food from here and we just spice it up more. We season it a little more.
Yeah,
Yeah. How that taste?
Sweet.
Good?
Because the way we
Candy yams are good. I have nothing to compare it to. Like, I've had mac and cheese, but not candied yams before. It's sweet. It's like nutmeggy.
You guys, I got some soul food for the very first time. Look at it. And I've been trying to book an Uber to take me home, but the Uber is not coming. I can't wait. I just want to try it so fast, you guys. I've been trying to get home for like, so you have the collard green, you have the chicken, you have the mac and cheese, and you also have the cornbread. This is the cornbread. You guys, I've never tried this before. Last night I just got this spirit came into me like, you have to try soul food. And I told myself I was gonna get soul food today. Yeah, let's try soul food. I can't wait for the Uber. I have to try. I'm on the streets. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, it's so good. I swear to God. Yeah. Mac and cheese is finished. My mac is finished. Yeah. One mac and cheese scoop. One for $20. Can you imagine? Black Americans, now I see the hype. I'm going to give some mac and cheese now.
Yeah, that is some good fried fish. Back in Inglewood with it. Anybody that has any common sense knows that if you want real good food, you gotta go to the hood, the ends, the Zanga. Let's go get some soul food at Doolan's. Or is it Dullins? Back in Inglewood with it today. Yo, no matter what state or city I go to out here in America, I have to get some good soul food. Side note, anybody that says African Americans or Black Americans, however you personally choose to be addressed, don't have a culture is absolutely insane. Their culture is deep, rich, tenacious, highly influential in every facet. They are our brothers, sisters, and cousins, and their food, banging. This page ain't the page for you if you engage in diaspora wars. We don't do that over here. We're here to unite. So we've got the black eyed peas. Obviously it comes with cornbread. We've got some collards, some mac and cheese, and some fried fish. We'll start with the black eyed peas first.
Jackpot! We eating good tonight.
Ewa toda. You know what that means? Beans that is good. Ewa. That's what we call this in Nigeria. Ewa. Salty, peppery. Who was saying that LA don't have good soul food? I give the black eyed peas a 9 out of 10. That's a strong start. Let's go in with the cornbread. Perfectly sweet, great texture. It's a little bit caramelized. Now, have I had better cornbread? Yes. I usually prefer my cornbread with the corn in it. Nonetheless, good cornbread. The carnation milk is definitely coming through on it. 7 out of 10.
451.
That might be an 8 because I haven't stopped eating it yet still. I see no meat in the collards. I definitely like neck bones in the collards or the smoked turkey. It definitely makes it taste much better. That just tastes like greens. It's not the collard greens experience I've had so far. I'm gonna give the collards a 3. It's a 3. It's a 3. Mac and cheese. Fun fact, the world probably wouldn't know macaroni cheese or macaroni pie as we know it today, along with a lot of other dishes, if it wasn't for a man named James Hemings, an African American or Black American man, a revered chef who traveled the world learning his craft even in Paris. He was Thomas Jefferson's personal chef till he gained his independence in 1796. I don't want to make this feel like you're in class, but sometimes if you don't take people to school, they never learn. It's solid. I'm getting some sharp cheddar through that as well. Not the best I've had, but it's definitely good. I'll give the mac and cheese a 6.5. You know you have to put you get me? The tartar on the fried fish. I don't know what this is. This could be whiting and it could be catfish. Out of the sea just now. It's definitely fresh. Definitely doesn't have that overly fishy, oceany taste. The breading is definitely seasoned. That is some good fried fish.
Jesus is Lord.
Fried fish, 27 out of 10. Keep leaving more suggestions and recommendations. I don't want to eat just burgers out here in LA. London, East America. I'll see you on the next one.
I ordered from Tricey's in DC. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I ordered off Uber Eats. Everything's still hot. This is what it came with, okay? And let's try and rate it from 1 to 10. So I can't believe I've never had soul food my whole life, like authentic soul food. Like I've never had fried fish, candied yams, collard greens, etc. So anyways, we got mac and cheese, candied yams, and this is fried whiting, I think. It's not catfish, I believe it's whiting. So let's try the mac and cheese. I've had mac and cheese. Like I've even made mac and cheese. I don't know if I've had it like super authentic, but anyways, let's try this. So that's what it looks like. Okay. So this is extremely salty, like it's good. It's just super salty. Like almost inedible salty. So out of 10, I give that like a 5. Let's try the candied yams. That's what it looks like. Candied yams are good. I have nothing to compare it to. Like I've had mac and cheese, but not candied yams before. It's sweet. It's like nutmeggy, like cinnamony. It tastes like sweet potato pie, and I love sweet potato pie. It's really sweet. I give these like an 8 out of 10. Not bad. Okay, now let's try the fish. Like, y'all. Like, look how good this fish looks. It's really good. Wow. This is like a 10 out of 10. Like, I just wish the mac and cheese wasn't super salty. Like, it's overly salty. The fish has like, it's not overly salty. It's seasoned very well. I mean, you can even see it. Like, it's really good. It's not what I expected.
Okay. First time trying soul food.
is stewed chicken, how we make it in Charleston. We have some choma, and then we have collard greens, which you guys call skuma wiki, but we make it different. Let's see.
What's her name? Mora.
Yeah, exactly. See, what we did is we took the food from here and we just spice it up more. We season it a little more.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Hii yao iko na supu yetu. Mnaweza sikizana nao. The soup
How that take?
ni tamu. Sweet.
Good?
Because the way we do it.
Oh, it's nice. Oh my god.
Kenyans eating soul food.
Yo, your boy just made soul food for the first time. I wouldn't say for the first time and shit, but for the first time technically. Like a whole soul food plate. If you don't know, I'm African, so I usually just make African food and American food here and there. But this is what it's looking like. Rate it just off of presentation, bro. Not even tasting or nothing, just rate it. I'm gonna take the first bite, I'm gonna let you know. We're tasting the mac and cheese, bro. Yeah. The only thing I didn't taste was the mac and cheese, but everything else I was tasting it, I was making it. And trust me, 10 out of 10, bro. I would just like to thank my mom for showing me how to cook since I was the age of 5. Even though I used to complain, now I'm happy that you did teach me. Thank you and I love you.
So guys, I'm just happy to see my East African brothers and sisters tasting the American food, the black people's soul food, and they were very excited about it. And I hope that one day I will have a chance to taste your food, guys. And I know that you have loved this video, loved watching it. You know, it has given you memories. If you have not been eating soul food lately, I mean, yeah, you can now have that for yourselves. Now, people have always been talking about black people not having a culture, black people not having their own things, you know, not having the things that really belong to them. And that is mostly white people talking about that. They have said all these manner of things. I remember I have done in the video in the past where someone actually blatantly said that that black people do not have a culture and that everything that they have is stolen from the other cultures. Now, you'd been wondering how someone gets to a point of thinking and actually making a video of something like that. But I wouldn't be surprised with white people because the things that they are capable of doing, you know, they are just a number. And so she came out and said that black people do not have a culture. I wonder what she would say about this kind of food that you people have. You know, we have people that come to America specifically to taste that food. They want to know how you people live, what you eat, you know, how you prepare your meals. And you know, it's been hyped. Soul food has been hyped everywhere, even in Africa. By the way, people know about soul food. And part of the bucket list that people have over here when they're traveling abroad, when they're traveling to America, is tasting the soul food and interacting with black people, you know, having conversations with black people, just to know the kind of life that they lead and who they are. You know, there is always a group of black people that want to really know what sorry guys, my lights went out and they are back now. So as I was saying, the white people have never really been happy to see white people have never been happy to see black people celebrating anything. Now, even their own culture, you know, they have taken so much from black people that they even have a problem seeing black people happy. You know, black people have made their own foods, you know. And talking about segregation, for example, some of the white people came out to say, you know, they are very uncomfortable with the fact that black people are actually considering to segregate because they will miss the food that black people make. They will miss the food that has spices, you know, the black people's spices and all the joy that comes with that. And this is just the group of white people that are actually honest to their emotions, you know. They are real to who they are and they are real to how they feel about black people. Now, if you love black people's food, you just love it, you know. And instead of white people admitting to that, admitting to saying that they actually enjoy that food, because they will talk about it and then they will end up still going to that place to eat the soul food. or they will secretly order for that, you know. So you would wonder why they cannot just give themselves permission to be happy about Black people and to be happy and celebrate Black culture and the things that Black people do. Now, for example, they talk about Black people's music as being crappy, as being, you know, backward, you know, all those things that they say about Black people and their culture. But you find them enjoying that music where there is no Black people watching. And for some of them, they actually have the guts to just go where Black people are enjoying their music, and they will dance to the music. They will enjoy that, and they will just, you know, like, not be ashamed about it, which is why the world should just come together and do that exactly that way, because we are just supposed to be celebrating people's cultures. We're supposed to celebrate our differences. Now, Black people have mastered that. When they like something about Africans, for example, they just point it out. They do not have a problem doing that. That's why we have many, many African Americans that have come to Africa and they have settled here. We actually have most of them that have done that. And I am actually intending to do a video on that for some of you that might be considering to do that. It's actually something that I would highly recommend because you know, and I know how that rubs some of you in the wrong ways, but it's something that we need to talk about. It's something that we need to work on. The relationship is a bit like damaged, but I am sure that a whole group of Africans are ready to have the discussion. They're ready to have the, you know, the talks and to reconcile the things that they have not understood about Black people. And for me, in my case, what I would say about Black people and Africans is the fact that, you know, we have different struggles, and sometimes life becomes overwhelming that Black people are busy, you know, dealing with their stuff about identity and stuff to do with that, and the racism that they're experiencing from white people and the people of the other races. But for Africans especially, people are just dealing with poverty. You know, there's no better way to put it actually. In Africa, it's really just about poverty and the government's not working, you know, being used by the Western countries for a lot of stuff, you know, and not gaining much from it. And sometimes when our leaders, for example, the African leaders, they have been very corrupt, that there's a lot of things that these Africans are battling in terms of, you know, just existing. It's so hard for Africans to exist because, you know, you always talk about Africans not being able to afford food, not being able to afford clothing, not being able to afford the basic things. And you might be thinking that it's hypothetical. It's not. Most of the Africans and most African countries, now, for those people that don't know, Africa is not a country. Africa is a whole continent. And for most people in Africa, that is the struggle that they're dealing with. So people are busy looking for money. They're busy looking for jobs. Now, we are even talking about jobs because there's no jobs in Africa. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have gone to school, graduated, and you see for most African countries, for most African families, for them to even take a child to school and pay the school fees and get them through tertiary education, they have sacrificed too much. You know, they have outdone themselves. And for this child to get to university and do whatever career or course that they are doing, finish up and then end up not getting a job, it's a real struggle. And, you know, it's very disillusioning. And people end up being depressed. People end up, you know, they have lost a lot of money paying school fees. And now it's not paying back. It's not giving back to the parents that actually gave their whole lives for this child to be in school. Now, I think basically the biggest problem that is with African Americans and the Africans, it's really about the kind of struggles that we each are battling, and we have different struggles. So that's why you see immigrants coming to America, for example, coming from Africa, and they are really just concerned about making money. They're really just concerned about, you know, there's no place for them to make relationships even with Black people, because their main goal for going to America is really just to get a life, because there are no opportunities over here. There's no money over here. You know, you can you might not believe it, but there's people that work for $1 a day. Yeah, $1 a day, and they end up managing that $1 for like 2-3 days. Yeah, and it's unbelievable to you, but really it's the situation that is this side. I do not mean to make you feel some type of way, but I'm just trying to make you have that mental picture of what is happening on this side, so that when I say the struggles that we have and the struggles that Black people have is very different, you can understand why. Yeah, now enough of that. Guys, I will see you on my next video. Lights are out again, but thankfully I had done the video to this point. I will see you on my next one. Bye for now.